Hi, I'm Gail Doby. I'm the founder of Gail Doby Coaching and Consulting, and we have recently added Gail Doby certified coaches, and I'm delighted to have Nancy Dale as part of the team. And Nancy just recently joined us, and I want her to share a little bit about her background with you so that you can make a decision about the person that you want to work with as you move forward in your business. So, Nancy, thank you.
So I spent 20 years in the financial industry, in the portfolio management business, as well as actually starting my own company that does financial products for the foreign exchange market.
And so in doing this, what were some of the keys that you felt really made your company successful?
It was about listening to the clients, focusing on client management, client service, as well as really taking the time to understand what their needs were and developing a program and system on how to help them achieve those needs. So in the portfolio management side, it was about people retiring, what did they want to achieve in retirement, how much money did they need for that, and developing a plan with them and getting to where they wanted to be. So when they retired, they had the confidence to know it was the right time.
That is such an asset for someone who is helping train interior designers how to make more money in their business. So your background in the financial industry is going to be so helpful. And also you have a large staff as well.
So the company I started in 2007, we grew from 2 people to 60 people. And with that ran a lot of the operations piece of it, HR, all the things that you need to do, as well as tech support when you're starting a company and growing it. So a lot of challenges that you face we had to deal with when you grow one quickly. I think in 1 year we went from 5 staff to about 20 staff, and so how you integrate all of that together, but at the same time making sure you're servicing the marketplace and getting your product out there and doing the marketing and all those components that make up an actual functioning business, and how do you actually move that forward. So that was all very exciting and very challenging at the same time, yet fun at the same time as well.
Well, and you've done a great job of it too, because will you share how large you grew with the company?
Yeah, well, as I mentioned, the portfolio management business went to #1, that we were in a market space, so we were a #1 producer.
That's substantial.
Yeah.
So you know a thing or two about growing
I
and
do.
scaling a business. So especially if somebody is looking for financial assistance or direction about how to be more profitable in their business, bringing on a team, all of those things are skill sets that you have.
Correct.
You've done that. You're the real deal. So that'll be great.
Yeah.
What brought you to Gail Doby Coaching?
Actually, I found out about you because I was starting to attend a lot of the Interior Designer Association events through the ASID, as well as the International Interior Designers Association, and was talking to a lot of the people I met there just about my background in the financial industry and how I have all this knowledge with regards to building businesses and all kind of the day-to-day stuff that a lot of people don't pay attention to when they're developing their business until they have to or forced to, and it's obviously not always the part that's attractive to them. It's not necessarily their kind of skill set. And one lady actually mentioned, she goes, "Oh, you should meet Gail Doby. This is what she does. She was a designer, and then she's created a program that really kind of brings all the basics back into play, and so it really takes people through a program that allows them to take their business to a next level and kind of deconstruct all of the mythical challenges that are out there and make it really simple and allow people to really achieve the goals that they're looking for." And I'm like, yes, I need to talk to Gail Doby because that sounds like something that I would want to do.
Well, when we talked originally, you approached me about being a coach for us, and that was before I was really ready to even start and launch the program. And I liked you immediately, and part of what I liked was not that you had some similar background that I have as well, but that I felt like you were relatable, and you have the design education as well, and you have run a business, and you have had all the issues that we've talked about scaling a business.
Right.
So that is really important, especially for those companies that are really looking to grow beyond just a boutique firm. And a boutique firm can be even up to 15 people.
Right.
But once you start getting beyond that, you're building and scaling a true business, and something that is not dependent on just you as the CEO of the business.
Right.
So I feel like you have a lot to offer to our clients, and I'm excited to have you on part of the coaching team, because I think that different people will be attracted to you for the reason that we just talked about. They want to scale their business and they want to be financially profitable, and you can help them do that.
Yeah, and for me, it's always been a big education, and self-improvement's always been a big piece of anything that I've ever done. Even in the portfolio management business, we did retirement planning courses, and it was all about creating a comfort for people so that when they have a goal in place, whether it's retirement or improving your design business or any other kind of business that you're involved in, setting a plan, setting a goal, and knowing how to get there and having those steps in place so that you have those benchmarks along the way to measure your progress as well, to make sure you're getting where you want to go.
Great. I know this will be very helpful for so many people, and I encourage the person that feels some connection with you, Nancy, to reach out to you and have a strategy session. So talk to them a little bit about what would you be talking about in a strategy session?
Yeah, for me it would be the first initial conversation is finding out what is really their goals with regards to their business. What are some of their challenges they're facing right now? Can they identify them? Can I help them identify them? Take the time to actually listen to what is going on and see if I can offer some value and assistance with regards to actually helping them break through and fill that gap so where they can actually assess where they are at and then get to where they need to go.
And I think the important thing too is that you both need this opportunity to talk to each other and determine if it is a mutual fit, because
Right.
it may not be the right fit.
True.
And your slant may be different than my slant in coaching. So it has to be something where both of you feel comfortable. But that's why we do these as complementary strategy sessions too.
Yeah, I mean, I want to make sure whoever is coming and having me as a coach finds value in me, and if it's their needs or something that is actually different, then I would prefer them to actually find the person that is going to coach them to actually be successful, and if that's not me, then that's fine. But at the same time, I'd like the opportunity to actually figure out if there is some value that I can add.
Great. Well, thank you so much for taking a little bit of time to talk about yourself and about how you can help someone else and what your skill sets are that might be a good fit for them.
Great, thank you.